Look, my main objection, sort of personal objection, would be not to change the color so much in when you have this main thing.
So drastic.
So drastic because it's one line that keeps going and developing, and I don't think it's meant to have that change. Like if we are playing it, like let's say on a cello and developing, it would be all the time the same. You can make something like what you did with the last chord, something like that. Yes, as a little surprise, but mainly this. One unit, one thought, and not to change it so much. I opted out to play it here because the tuning, this is okay, I don't mind that, but I would like you to play the vibrato there, okay? It's difficult to get a vibrato there just with one finger, so maybe you can use 2 or 3, like when you come after this, what do you do? 3rd finger? 2nd, okay. And then, yeah, 3rd is a little bit stronger, and not only that, try with it, put 1, 2, and 3 down. Maybe it's too much. Maybe, yeah, but it has to have some, otherwise, you're just sort of dead.
I decided to play it in the 4th string because the whole opening is on the 4th.
On the bass.
On the bass.
So you see, for example, you are telling me I want to have the same
Ah,
color,
okay.
right? And then
Yeah.
so it's, keep it then as equal as you can. That's it. Yeah. And all these chords are just like an echo to that line. Go on. And you have to hear as you play da da da. Synchronization.
Yeah, I can think.
Oh yes, you can. But anyways, what I mean is that you imagine that this note da di continues despite of you playing this. So it stays with you, with your mind. Becomes a long note. It doesn't stop because you play something else. You understand? Okay? Keep going.
So not even do the
Keep the same color as long as you can. Play that again when you play. Yeah. As you play, then try to keep the left hand fingers curved and close to the fret. Not that you go far away and then it's too. Yeah, the pinky lifts up too much. Give me a second here. A bit easier. Keep going. Play with this. And I'll play this. More clear. And this sounds oh wow. And this ta ta. Yeah. Not with the ta ti, not with the accent and crescendo, but still that is clear ta. Yeah, or I don't know, this it just had a very different color to me. This I don't mind.
same.
And this could be a personal taste, you know? Or my I
Also
would
the
say-
changing of colors or
I don't know,
that's a
no.
musical issue.
I don't know. This I think is more personal. Changing of the color I wouldn't say it's so much personal mine.
Yeah.
You know, because if I would think it as written for the orchestra, I would give this line to a cello. Very expressive, mid-range and so on. And I would not ask cello to play so drastically different color, or I would put it to different sections that are very different. More or less blended. You know. Okay, keep going. Or now what's your rhythm? Every time you had these chords before, there was no shift. So I had a clear rhythm of the 60 note taram, taram. Whereas here, you're taking more time to shift. Keep the same rhythm, stretch the fingers so you have taram. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Then you have taram. Otherwise you have ta ti, a little bit too delayed. Yeah, exactly. And that's different. Good. Now, this section I would like you to play a little bit slower, a little bit softer, and then go on and develop it.
Yeah.
Make it loud. But not that it starts and it suddenly goes into too quick of a crescendo.
No, the thing is that I learned flamenco before classical guitar, and they keep the fingers like this all the time. So play it with the fingers.
That's fine.
That's fine because I've never seen anyone playing.
That's fine.
Yeah.
you do this
Yeah.
with the first finger.
Yeah.
Listen, to me it's like this. As long as it works, I will not change it.
If it works, then
Exactly, you know. But so I didn't have anything to say about the left hand.
Okay.
Maybe I will as it goes. But it was more of a musical thing about crescendo, that it's more gradual like this rather than that. In this section here, when you play, you have to be tiny a little bit more precise
Yeah.
in doing this rather than the left hand moving like that.
yeah, but I found a contrast because I wanted to move like the hand would flow
Yeah,
and also to be precise. So
yeah.
I can't.
But
can't
sometimes
find
it misses.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying I like the flow, as long as it's precise. Now I'm
Yeah.
fixing it because it seemed sometimes a bit broken. It's better now than the first time we played it, but I have to hear
Yeah.
the clear line there. So play me from it. Yeah. The reason why you cannot just do it so freely is that you will start moving before you have finished the arpeggio. Understand? So you will have, yeah, understand? So you will play some notes that are not there if you
Yeah.
start moving like that. So it has to be finished. After you pluck, you can move after theoretically
When the scenes are
on the open beat, you know, but not before. And then you can, then if you really want to do that, then you can put that as the objective.
like it separates each.
Then you're really emphasizing the use of the beat. No, now you're late. Now you're moving after you play. Still, you are playing it after.
While I play the open B, I move it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It still happens afterwards, but you can practice it. That's the idea, and that will increase because you have an open string to change. That will increase that smoothness. Use the open string to change, and it will be clear. But it cannot be like this because it's a little muddled, you know. Okay? But do once again this section. Okay, let me point to something else here. I think there's too much of this strength involved in playing of the left hand, because I see the guitar as you play shifting. Okay, so lock the guitar. If you are taking the left hand away, move the left hand away. And you have 1, 2, 3, your legs, 2 points. This is another point, and your chest. 4 points where your guitar really feels locked. It's not gonna go away. Understand? So this is where the guitar gets locked. Play. And then this one is, at this point you're just using this squeeze, not so much this pressure, that it gets away. Otherwise you're getting a little bit of that, huh? Right? Yeah, but stop them after you hit the C. Yeah, I want the other ones to do something. Mute them.
Ah, really?
Yeah. Otherwise you get too much of
Before or after?
right after. You just slightly touch. Yeah, you can clear it. One. Stretch. So you have that param very connected. You get it. Fingers. There you go. That's it.
Not to.
Not to shift. No need for shift. Yes.
Yeah.
Because very nice, huh? Otherwise it's
Feel.
tough. Yeah.
Now it's good.
Play it again. Stretch the pinky. There you go. Same thing. Stretch. Yeah. Now, remember in the beginning you had this phrase, and it was very clear the melody versus this harmonic part. So I want to have the same sense when you play this. So you know, make a difference.
Yeah. Between the
Dynamic.
melody.
Play louder, play those harmonics louder. Not too fast. Play it again.
My kids, when I play, and they have the harmonic out, or loud, I'm afraid that the audience will hear the nail. Like,
But you can balance it. You know, you have to find a way to find the right point. You're right that if you play too loud, you
Yeah.
do too much of that. But you can find a balance. Otherwise, it's just way too soft.
yeah,
Okay?
and it doesn't sound like the melody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like one thing all over.
And when I finish the harmonic part and I play the beginning of the game, I play it the same as I played it first time, volume or
Well, that's now so personal that you can make a difference there.
because that sounds a little bit too cut and dry.
Okay. Then do something different, whatever you want then. No rush it. But now, for example, be careful because those harmonics sounded louder
Louder
than
than
everything else
Yeah, than the
before
melody.
that, you know. Yeah. You have to be careful about it. Now, to play, I would say begin piano, but make it develop dynamically.
Okay.
Otherwise, it stays too long in piano. You had harmonics, which were more or less mezzo
And it
piano,
makes you
piano.
sleepy.
Yeah. It just for too long it stays in the same dynamic. Guitar, try to keep it more perpendicular, not like so.
Yeah, lots of trouble holding the guitar. I had a problem that I
Did that.
got like did that.
Don't get close like that. Rather bring the fretboard to
Yeah.
you. Yeah. So, but let it fall. Yeah, let it fall on a side, not just on the edge. Okay. Let it come down
Would
like
you
that.
recommend these stabilizers? Like
I don't use them. The only thing what I use is I make sure that I'm sitting low enough and with a high enough footstool that my leg is not facing down, because if my leg is facing down then the guitar starts slipping. You know. But I mean I don't need any stabilizers.
so
I
just
mean some people usually need there's like a cloth, like a sponge.
yeah.
You can try it. I don't have anything against it. I don't use it. I don't need it. But this is just adjusting.
First
the
of all,
guitar.
try it without.
Try it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not so much the slipping. It's just the position in which you have the guitar. Why do you keep it like this? I don't know. Is it because you see better?
I don't know. It's, yeah, I have
You know.
lots of problems with my eyes. But
Listen, you can learn to play this without using your eyes.
yeah, that's
Uh,
this specific is yeah.
you know, many pieces you can play without, because there's a tactile feeling in it developed so much that you really don't need it so much. You rely too much on
Even
it.
the
Even that. Only some. You know, but the head has learned, you know, if you get to trust yourself, you will learn that it's there. The same the right hand. I mean, you don't look every time you have to
Yeah.
hit the string.
yeah.
Of course, the range of motion here is much bigger. But imagine, like, you know, I mean, if you play trombone, you don't have any visual sense of where you have to stop,
You
or
just say
strings.
that,
You develop that sense how far you go. There are no frets on the strings, right? So you can't really say that visually you need it so much.
Okay.
You
So
know,
it's not an excuse.
it's not an excuse. It's good to have it, but it's not something that you must rely. Especially not to rely on it like this.
Yeah.
I mean, if you are relying to see where the frets are, fine. But not that you need to see all the strings and to determine where the fingers have to go. That you don't need
Which
for
finger
sure.
can we work on?
Right? Okay? Good. Thank you for playing.
Thank you.
Let's just take a